Alright. I guess I did kind of think of another part in all of this topic. I think it's, just to talk about, so obviously, my experience wasn't great with, you guys are probably cringing by now, but it is what it is. I mean, this is just the topic I'm choosing to discuss, so you might hear the same phrases over and over. Anyway, the woman who birthed me, obviously I had a bad experience. And so with that being said, I think it's important that obviously now I have a child of my own, and I would never want him to experience anything even remotely similar to what I had to experience. So obviously me personally, I want no contact, and that was way before I had him. And I mean, that also includes going forward. That doesn't mean that just because I have a child now that I need to, have this woman back in my life at any capacity. But more importantly, it's to protect him. I wouldn't want him to, have to experience anything similar. And her being such a toxic and dysfunctional person, she doesn't deserve to be in his life at any capacity, and she will not be in his life at any capacity. But like I said, it's just more important. I'm his mom, and I need to advocate for my son. And one thing is, other parents, I'm sure, can relate. And so one important thing is, definitely to protect him. I get it. There's lots of things in the world that we want to protect our kids from, but, it's just, you can't really avoid everything. This is something in my power that I can absolutely avoid, so that's what I'm choosing to do. And, obviously, it's, I don't know if that's ignorant to say, but it just seems obvious that it's the right thing to do. So a lot of people too might have, I guess outsiders, might have this view or thought or opinion, thinking, oh, that's his grandma. He needs to have his grandma in his life. Again, that's people who are just so trapped in this label mentality. No, it does not matter if someone is abusive, toxic, and dysfunctional as a person themselves personally. That doesn't mean, just because they have a certain label that, okay, well, that's just his grandma, so I guess I'm just gonna have to put up with her. She could be a perfect angel to my son, and I don't have to harbor that relationship because I know that she'll be awful to me. You know what I mean? I'm not willing to, some outside people might just think and, consider or think that you could put up with it. That's his grandma. He deserves to have his grandma in his life. No, I don't care about these labels, or, just because someone shares blood with him, that doesn't matter. My son deserves to only have people who are going to be good to him in his life and positive in his life. There's no exceptions to that. So that's what I'm choosing. And I guess it's just, I'm getting this out there just so people can, understand that, you're allowed to, be your child's advocate and do what you see is right in that situation. And yeah, I mean, lots of parents, I'm sure, can agree that that's what we're here for. We're here to protect them as much as possible. And, you know, from the other side too, people from the outside who might say, you know, that's awful, or they don't agree, come to the realization that, yeah, no, it's not awful. And, you know, if you don't agree, I guess, then you just have to respect and try to maybe understand that person's perspective on the, like, on the situation and their choices that they make when it comes to that. Yeah, so I think that's covers it, I guess. But yeah, I definitely think that is an important thing to acknowledge and discuss for sure, that, you know, people, I mean, I could go on and on, but it's like labels do not matter. In a lot of scenarios, labels do not matter. And when it comes to this topic, yeah, they absolutely do not matter. So, outsiders, hopefully this gives you a different perspective, a better understanding. And those of you who might be dealing with a similar situation, that you, yeah, keep, you know, hitting your head on a brick wall, whatever. Just know, yeah, you don't have to put up with these people just because of these labels. And yeah, just whatever would serve your life in the best way, whatever would make you thrive in the best way, and yeah, whatever would have the biggest positive outcome for you. Because I don't know if I mentioned that in the other two videos, but going no contact, as devastating as it was the best thing I ever did in my life. Yeah, like I said, I had to process it for a very long time, but it was very devastating, very emotional. But you know, I mean, obviously I'm human, I still get emotional about it, but like I said, I have, you know, I got out of the really hard part, and I'm very positive about it now, you know. And yeah, things just get better, you know. They continue to improve all the time. And yeah, this is just to talk about my little sweet pea, and making sure that he never has to experience anything similar to what I had to experience. And that includes, yeah, giving that person who might be labeled as a grandma the big X. So, alrighty. I'm sure Chester will appreciate that when he's older. Yeah. So, alright. Yep, I think that's it.